Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group Pakar Ekonomi, and today we will be presenting a video presentation about perfect competition, monopolistic competition, monopoly, and also oligopoly. So, the companies and products that we have chosen is Burger Ramly, Biscuit Mary for monopolistic competition, and Burger Ramly for perfect competition. Monopoly is JBA, which is Jabatan Air Negara. And also for oligopoly, we have chosen MSM, which is Malaysia Holdings Berhad. So for the next part, I will pass on the presentation to Mitch, which will present about perfect competition for Burger Ramly.
Okay, hi, my name is Mitchell Anand, and I will be presenting about perfect competition. Here are the key characteristics of perfect competition. So, in a perfect competition market structure, there are many buyers and sellers, and the products sold are also homogeneous. In other words, they are all similar in nature. And to enter and exit this market structure, it is a free entry, which means it is easy to join and exit this market. And all firms in the market structure are price takers. If we look at the graph, we can see that the demand curve is a straight horizontal line. And now let's look at how perfect competition aligns with the Burger Ramly product. Okay, as we can see, there's a lot of burger vendors that are available at night. And this fits with the many buyers and sellers characteristic of a perfect competition. Next, because it is easy for people to set up stalls by the side of the road to sell the burgers, this can be considered a free barrier to entry, which also aligns with perfect competition. And finally, since burgers are known to have the same ingredients, such as the cucumbers used or the burger patties, which are of the Ramly Burger brand, this means that the burgers are also homogeneous in nature. And next, we'll look at some of the challenges in a perfect market competition. Okay, there are no opportunities to take advantage of economies of scale in a perfect competition because each firm is small and are price makers. They have no chance to earn supernormal profits in the long run. For example, let's see how supernormal profits work out. For example, if say there was a burger stall in an ideal location and a vendor were to set up stall there and they were to attract a lot of customers and end up earning supernormal profit in the short run. Because of this, a lot of other people will also start setting up their own places to start selling. This will increase the number of firms, and as the number of firms go up, the supply also increases. And this will cause the price to go down. And eventually, in the long run, the supernormal profit also goes down, and all the firms end up earning normal profit, which aligns with a perfect market structure.
Assalamualaikum. Today, me, Adam, and also Firdaus will present about monopolistic competition. So, as mentioned earlier, our chosen product is Biscuit Mary. So, why did we choose Biscuit Mary? But first of all, we got to explain about what is monopolistic competition. Monopolistic competitions, or specifically products in monopolistic competition, is a product with multiple different sellers with just a slight difference in their ingredients, which makes them a monopolistic competition type of product. So, for example, here is Biscuit Mary, but actually there are more products like this. For example, Milo, Roti Canai, and also Nasi Lemak. In other words, it is a type of product or food that you see in many places, but with different types of flavors, taste, and also ingredients. So for monopolistic competition, there are there are low barriers to entry and also low barriers to exit. Meaning to say is that it is very easy to enter this kind of market, selling this kind of products, and it is very also and it is very easy to stop and quit selling this product, and you can sell another product. So, on to the next slide. I'll be talking about the characteristics of monopolistic competition, or specifically the types of products. So, in this kind of market, product branding and variation For example, flavors and packaging plays a very important role. It is what differs you from other brands selling the same stuff as you. And also, business and brands have some control over the pricing due to differentiation in ingredients. And also, actually, another factor is actually brands. For example, one brand can actually put a higher price ingredient inside Biscuit Mary. For example, Julie's brand, they put in a different type of sugar, which is a more expensive sugar. But Munchies, they use a cheaper a cheaper type of sugar, and that can play a role in the pricing, which Julie can sell it at a more expensive price, and Munchies can sell it at a lower price as their raw materials or ingredients is actually lower. And for example here, as mentioned earlier, is actually biscuit. It's actually Mary Biscuits in Malaysia. Some of the brands in some of the brands competing in this market is actually Jacobs, Hapsang, and also Munchies. And as mentioned earlier also, there are the there are different they differ through taste, sizing, packaging, and also branding. Meaning to say here, taste, some can be a bit sweet, some can be less sweet, depends on their target market. Size yeah, it depends on the brand. Some wants to make it big, some wants to make it slightly smaller, some want to make it very small, but they all have the same type of taste, which is very soft. And also for the packaging, some can look very modern, which they want to cater it to younger audience, but some can also have like a more classic type of packaging in which they are targeting the elderly market. And also branding here, meaning to say is that some brands, they already started selling other products, which meaning they are more famous they are more famous compared to their competition. So maybe their brand is more famous, their company is more famous. They can sell it at a different price. They can sell it at a different price, maybe a more expensive price. And their competition, which is less famous, can sell it at maybe a lesser price. So that is what branding means here in their differentiation. So I'll pass it on to Firdaus for the challenges.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Fidaus. Today I'm going to talk about the challenges, monopolistic competition of Mary Biscuit. First, established brand dominate using economics of scale. Okay, in the Mary Biscuit market, established brands like Jacobs that dominate by revering economics of scale, allowing them to produce large quantities at lower cost. Second, new entrants struggle to compete in distribution and marketing. New entrants in the Mary Biscuit market often struggle to compete with established brands due to their limited resources for extensive marketing campaigns. Okay, I pass the next part to Adam.
So for the significance, so for the significance in this monopolistic competition market, they actually encourage innovation and product variety to consumers. For example, in this market, they sell the same kind of product, but each businesses, each brand, they always come up with a new feature, a new taste, a new type of packaging. So that proves the point of encouraging innovation and also product variety. Product variety here means, as mentioned as mentioned earlier, product variety, it comes in many different ways, through packaging, through branding, through marketing, through taste, and also actually many more. Depends on the creativity of the business and also brand. So for the next for the next part, I will pass on the presentation to Irshad.
All right, hello. My name is Irshad, and I'm going to talk about monopoly. So what is monopoly? A monopoly exists when a single seller or provider dominates the market, offering unique services or products with no direct competition. So what is their characteristics? Monopolies have high barriers to entry due to the infrastructure needs and legal restrictions. While they can set prices, these are regulated to protect public interests. So what is an example for monopoly? The example is Jabatan Bekalan Air, JBA. So in Malaysia, JBA is the sole water supplier that ensuring access to clean, safe water for everyone. This monopoly helps maintain consistency in water supply. So what are the challenges? So Jabatan Bekalan Air, JBA, faces challenges such as balancing supply, pricing, and sustainability, while managing increased demand with limited resources. So why Jabatan Bekalan Air or JBA is important? So despite the challenges, monopolies like JBA are crucial for public welfare and infrastructure development, ensuring essential services are widely accessible to others. So next, I'll pass to Shahir to continue with the presentation.
Okay, hi, thank you so much. Hi, my name is Shahid, and I'll be talking about oligopoly. So here, what is oligopoly? Sorry, next. So what is oligopoly? So here, the market structure is that there are only few dominant firms control the market, the majority of the market share. And the key features are they have high barriers to entry, where the capital requirements are large and they need huge amount of investment for production, infrastructure, and distribution. And the regulations where the licensing and compliance with industry laws. And the second would be interdependence, where the firm closely monitor and respond to competitors' action, such as pricing, promotions, and expansion. And the third one would be product characteristic, where it can range from standardized products such as, for example, sugar, to differentiated offerings based on the quality or the branding. So the next one would be the characteristic of oligopoly. So here there are four different characteristics of oligopoly. The first one will be interdependence among the firms. So where the firms anticipate reactions from competitors when making strategic decisions, either would be for pricing or product innovation. And the second one would be limited number of major players. Here it creates a high concentration ratio, reducing the intensity of competition. And the third one would be non-price competition, where they heavily reliance on their branding, advertising, and product variety to attract customers rather than competing solely on prices. The last but not least, the barriers to entry, where they have high startup costs, economies of scale, and government policies deter new players. So the examples that for oligopoly is the MSM Malaysia Holding Berhad, where they are in the sugar industry, and they also compete with other big players like CSR, Central Sugar Refinery, and here they differentiate through products like gula kasa and gula castor. The next one would be the challenges that MSM faces, which is they challenge rising in production costs and dependency on imports, stricter government regulations, and market volatility, where the global economic fluctuations affect demand and their profitability. Their global expansion is where they have expanded to international market, such as Asia Pacific, and highlighting their strength in oligopoly. And the significance of the advantages where they stabilize pricing. The stabilized pricing ensures predictability for consumers and manufacturers. And the firms also benefit from economics of scales, improving efficiencies. While on the other hand, the concerns are the limited competition may stifle innovation, and the price control could reduce consumer choice and increase dependency on dominant firms. So that is all from me for oligopoly. I'll pass on to Abdullah.
Hello, my name is Abdullah, and in conclusion, we've seen how perfect competition thrives on fairness and accessibility, as demonstrated by Ramly Burgers, offering affordable prices and fostering innovation among sellers. For monopolistic competition, we can see it emphasizes differentiation seen in different brands like Jacobs and Hubsung and Munchies, allowing consumers to choose based on preferences such as taste, packaging, and branding. For oligopolies, it's exemplified by MSM Malaysia Holdings Berhad in the sugar industry. It shows how a few dominant firms benefit from stable markets while driving innovation despite limited consumer options. And monopolies like GPA in water supply highlight the importance of stability and efficiency in essential public services through regulation. So regulation is necessary to prevent the misuse of power. And that wraps up our presentation on market structures. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. Thank you for watching.